Yup.
Yeah.
Look at it!
I promise.
Look at it! Hello, everybody. We are the Normies, and we're here to react to Volume 7, Episode 7 of RWBY, the worst case scenario. My name is Suraj. Follow me at Suraj_317.
My name is Marquetta Nomadic.
My name's Dameron, and I don't have anything else after that.
You can get social media. I am Run. I'm Cali's finest 1990.
I commend you for not having social media, honestly.
Hey.
It's awesome. I
Thanks.
don't know how you're able to do
I
it.
like your handle.
Since
Cali's
the ninth
finest.
grade.
Nice.
Yep.
Really?
Yep, haven't changed
That's
since then.
amazing. That's great. Cali's
Yeah, I was
finest.
always coolest back then.
Roll it up.
I wonder if they've done any of those memes, like for RWBY, that you see, you know, in like the event, if the Avengers had Twitter or whatever.
Yeah.
them tweeting each other
Yeah,
back
what
and
their
stuff,
handles would be.
like Instagram handles. Yeah, I always love seeing those memes in the perspective of the characters, like adding each other and commenting on stuff. So
Oh, it's
if
hilarious.
someone's done it, you should do it. I'm sure they have a Twitter in their universe.
It's probably gonna be. There's probably like message threads.
That's
Atlas
right.
book.
Imaginary. Yeah.
We can do meme reactions to those things.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Submit them on our subreddit.
RWBY meme. Yeah,
Plug
check out our
that subreddit.
All the socials. We got Discord, Instagram, all the things. And
How
guess
about
what?
it?
We're just gonna jump into this because this is not a market substitute. Watching it on Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, if you thought it was a substitute, that's the worst case scenario.
Hey, that's the name of the
That's
episode.
it. Oh shit.
RoosterTeeth.com.
Buckle up your dicks.
Okay. Dick buckle.
Buckle your dicks.
I mean, that is what the name is. It's Dick Teeth.
Dick teeth.
You ever heard that?
What?
Yeah, it's Dick Teeth. Rooster Teeth.
Rooster teeth. Cock.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
cock
God.
teeth, dick
Cock
teeth.
tooth. Cock dentures.
There was a guy that I played Halo with in high school, and he called me Dick Teeth. Like whenever he'd get really shitty.
Dick teeth.
And
Dick
if
teeth?
if you would indulge the image of Dick Teeth for a moment, it's pretty funny.
Oh,
Dick
that is pretty funny.
Stop.
And it would hurt. It would hurt your
terrifying.
chin
Dick Teeth.
if you feel it. If it feels like a dick in you.
No, it's not a thing. I don't want to
I mean, a
that.
party.
There you go.
No.
There's some useless
can
information
stop.
for everybody.
Nope, it's very useless.
Look at him. He's like playing piano.
Oh, Watson.
Yeah, Watson.
Oh,
Watson's fucking around.
He's a watcher.
watcha.
Watcher. Watson watcher.
Give Penny a hug.
I know. I like that she charges up like a Pikachu.
Yeah. She goes Super Saiyan. Her like hair catches fire.
Mm-hmm.
She's like supersonic, I guess, is more accurate.
Super Yan.
Yeah. Throw it through that hologram.
The actual
sure
show
showed
was
it.
one of them heavy ass trash cans.
Yeah. One that weighs like a person.
Yo, that's a cool fight. I hope we see that. Trust and love. I could trust in that.
Nice. Oh,
Yep.
I sad. Oh, there's a robot hand consoling her.
Citizens of Mantle, following the most recent grim attack, a temporary prohibition on assembly is now in effect. There are to be no public gatherings of any kind. Please conduct your business around your
Oh,
What the heck?
This is for your own safety.
Little chibis.
Hey, stop right there. Stop running. Wait.
what the?
So now it's a fascist state.
Clearly just walking.
Many citizens are still insisting that the protector of Mantle be deactivated.
Civilian, you are obstructing an active military operation. Please step aside.
Everything all right over here?
What?
That was cool.
Oh, the disappearing technology.
Wow.
Yep. No more games. No more games.
What the?
That is so. That's the most amazing semblance.
More people.
Yeah.
Fiona's cool.
And somehow
Jacques Schnee is sitting on the council.
That's the second shipment for Amity that was hit today. It seems election night was the last push Robyn needed to go from hometown hero to full-on vigilante.
I'm afraid the problem is more complicated than that.
It seems Robyn has emboldened our suppliers in Mantle. They're refusing to sell us provisions until the city is adequately repaired.
Oh, God.
With Robyn redistributing the goods her team has stolen, the Amity project is completely stalled.
But we're so close. There has to be some way we can finish the tower.
There is. Declaring martial law.
You're not.
Didn't they do that already?
Actually considering
Seems
that,
like it,
are
right?
you?
What's more important? Establishing communication to unite the world? Or
Didn't they
appeasing a
just
few
say
citizens?
outside in the street?
It already
Don't
looks
make
like
sound
martial
trivial
law.
when you know it isn't. You keep talking about how we just need a little more time, but you're not the one having to struggle.
We have all had to make sacrifices for the greater good. Mantle has had to
Here
bear
we
a
go.
lot of the burden, yes,
Greater
but
good.
They're bearing all of it. The longer this waiting game goes on, the harder each day gets for people.
I like
down
that Nora's
there.
finding
And
her
now you
voice.
wanna see
Yeah.
More soldiers? You can't force people to fall in line. If you do that, you'll just be trading all of these problems for the grid.
Oh, shit. Too much? Too much? You're
Oh. He trusts these people. He needs these people around him. There's nobody else.
Bring him down to earth.
General Ironwood. Squeezing Mantle this way.
Isn't duty.
That kind of division plays right into Salem's hands. That's why Tyrion is here framing you.
The reason we called you here in the first place. You're sure this was the man you saw?
Yes.
150,000%.
Was accused of murders all across Anima. A homicidal maniac who escaped justice when his prison transport was attacked by Grimm. After that, he was never seen again.
Well, he works for Salem, and he's here.
If we ever had any doubts Atlas was Salem's next target, I think those are officially out the window.
But now we have a suspect. We can tell the people.
That a long-lost serial killer is loose in Mantle and the military has no idea where he is. Might make things worse before they get
I mean, at least the blame will be off Penny.
Sick of secrets. If we just told everyone about Amity, about Salem.
we can't! If we talk about Amity now, we risk Salem's forces, who we know are here, working to sabotage it. If we tell them about Salem now, we risk falling to the Grimm before we can reunite Remnant. We have to finish the tower. I want Robyn Hill in custody. We can offer her a deal if she gets Mantle to cooperate.
We'll figure it out.
Anyone not assisting with Robyn needs to focus on Tyrion. I want to know who he's working with, where he's hiding, what he's planning, and how exactly that video of Penny got all over my kingdom. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Making himself
Daddy.
assertive. Hey.
He raised his voice. Oh, all right.
I want to know about more Run feeling shit.
Looks like we're approaching
Yeah.
51st.
What his semblance is becoming.
Insist on this, you two. Now we may all be split between different trucks, but we need to be ready to act as one in case Robyn's team takes the bait. If your truck is hit, pursue immediately. Everyone else will move in as fast as possible. Going radio silent.
All right, they're gonna
Over.
bait him now. We're baiting him.
Do you
Go away, biting.
think we should have told Tyler about Salem before he put so much on the line for Amity?
Sounds like you do.
I trust Ruby, but I think he deserves to know what he's stepping into. We all did. You don't agree?
Look around. The embargo, the military presence, the restrictions on assembly. He's a bit prone to overreacting.
Yeah.
Hard to argue with that.
You know what he's gonna do with that
Still,
information
yeah.
if
We
you
don't
tell
have a
him.
lot of good options.
I'm not sure there are many good options left for any of us anymore.
You're a good
Keeping
option.
secrets, taking lives. It makes you wonder how far we're going to have to go to keep doing the right thing.
Blake,
Oh.
we did what we had to do.
I know. But next time, I want to make sure we don't have to. And I can tell you, ambushing a huntress who's just trying to help isn't an option I'm thrilled about choosing.
Then maybe we shouldn't.
Oh?
How is she
Strike up a
doing?
deal with her?
She's confused.
Meet on common ground?
Scared. We'll have her recorded visual data shortly.
There we
There we
go.
Prove her innocence.
Yay.
The damage has already been done.
Pietro.
You called it.
I remembered the name now.
Like who? Look at that video. It's who did this? Emerald? No.
I don't think Robyn was their target. Salem's goal has always been to divide us. I think Penny was exactly where they wanted her.
Yep.
Just like at the Vital Festival.
Yep.
And just like back then, someone is using our own technology against us. This doctored footage of Penny came from her.
That's how it happens,
all
man.
around Mantle.
Wow.
Stolen
People
straight
meddling
from
in our
surveillance
social networks, fake news and shit.
Hacking. Technology. Why can't people just do what they used to and fight to the death? A lot simpler if you ask me.
Well, if we're dealing with the same enemy for Beacon, hacking into Mantle's system would be simple. Fortunately, the rest of Atlas is running on an upgraded network.
And how would someone get access to that network?
Well, only a few people have clearance. Ironwood, the Council, our cybersecurity and surveillance leads, and maybe a select few who oversee critical systems like sewage or the heating grid.
There it is.
The heating grid run in partnership with the Schneedas Company. What are you thinking? I don't know yet, but something isn't right.
Understatement of the century.
Yeah, like they knew too much.
And how are you doing?
Like, how did they influence the votes?
To help me these past weeks, I'd have likely collapsed by now.
If they did.
Getting the communications tower into the sky seems impossible on its own, but now, to think of what people want to do to my girl.
Oh.
Even if the worst does happen, you can always reactivate her again. So maybe try not to worry so much.
There's a reason why Penny is the only one of her kind.
The chair's still creepy.
When the general
It's too
first
much.
challenged us to find the next breakthrough in
Oh.
defense technology,
Why is he covering
most of
that
my
face?
colleagues pursued more obvious
Is that
choices.
what?
I was
Oh, I think you're
He
right.
looks tall. He
I
looks
think you're
tall
right.
and slender like him.
I think you're right.
For inspiration.
You wanted to protect her with a soul.
I did. And when General Ironwood saw her, he did too. Much to my surprise, the Penny Project was chosen over all
Move
the
your
other
thumb.
proposals.
Why would you be surprised? You created an artificial aura.
Not quite.
What?
Semblance?
You gave her part of yours?
Oh.
Each time I rebuild it, takes a little more.
Oh,
damn.
If the people get their wish and she's destroyed, I won't be able to.
It's cool that it's an actual aura though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why she felt the way she was feeling. Oh.
Yeah.
We'll
Yup.
finish.
Yeah.
Look at it!
I promise.
Look at it! Fuck!
Nice.
Robyn. Scramble! No, wait! Split up and regroup at the
Oh yeah.
Fail.
Remember we thought Schnee and Watts look alike, kind of?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like they're related somehow.
Why you running, Robyn?
Damn.
Come on.
Please stop. We just want to.
Dude, man, hello.
That's
Kyoshi
cool.
fan.
Whoa.
That's very cool shield fan weapon. Holy.
Yeah, Robyn's cool.
Damn.
Yeah, I like that.
If Ironwood wants me, he'll have to send more than a couple of kids.
He is. Stopping the trucks alerted the ASOPs. We don't have long before they arrive, so please listen to us.
Damn, man.
We need to know the truth.
You're stalling.
Amity Coliseum, all these supplies, they're for new communications towers.
That doesn't make any sense.
A new tower means the kingdoms can
I know
finally...
what the tower means, fisticuffs.
Okay.
One of you take my hand.
Hello?
What?
You said time is short. Either take it or I'm gone.
What?
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
I need an adult?
Tell me again, what is Ironwood building out in the tundra?
Is she a truth seeker?
A new communications tower. He's trying to help everyone.
Oh, That's legit.
Tell him the truth.
Any semblance.
Why
Yeah.
keep that a secret?
Because he doesn't know who he can trust.
Atlas isn't out to get anybody. The people murdering civilians in Mantle are just trying to make it look that way. And if those same people learned about Amity, they'd do everything in their power to destroy it.
So who are they? Who's actually behind this?
Yang, Blake, where are you? We can't tell you that part yet.
Bullshit.
We are
Oh, we
so
got
trust
close.
us when we say that Amity Tower needs to stay a secret until it's done. We just need a little more time.
Run! We'll throw them off!
I won't stop until I know the whole truth.
Who watching? Swear to God. Okay. Whenever they show those shots.
That's cool.
The staff of creation.
Damn.
Kind of looks like Hades.
My jogs of memories.
Yeah.
After all, it was your idea to use the staff to lift Atlas off the ground.
So cool. The staff is what keep. Oh.
Atlas afloat.
That's the public story. But with the staff, we have a constant, seemingly limitless energy source.
Damn.
Osman speculated it could take us as high as we wanted. To tell you the truth,
Bro, that's
the inspiration
scary.
For the Amity project.
It's really cool.
Get a communication tower up in the
If
sky.
someone takes the
higher
staff,
than
what
we can
happens?
survive.
They just fall out the sky?
So we never lose contact with each other again.
But you're not using the staff to raise Amity.
The staff can only be used for one purpose at a time. We're going to have to do Amity the old-fashioned way, dust and all.
Nice.
It feels strange, knowing a part of me helps come up with all this.
You'll get used to it, I'm sure. Eventually, you don't even know who's who anymore.
Right.
It's like the core of the whole
It's kinda
idea.
sad. Didn't always see eye to eye. But I wish I could ask Oscar what he thought of all this.
Well, I can tell you what I think.
Nice.
The path you're heading down, where you're the only one with the answers, where you do the thing you think is right no matter the cost, it's not going to take you anywhere good.
Nice.
We have to stop Salem.
Oh god.
Nothing matters more.
Some things matter more.
I love this shot.
Our humanity.
Keeping our humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, drinks.
Makes us different from her.
Sometimes I worry that's her greatest advantage.
Yeah.
Without humanity, does she still feel fear? Does she ever hesitate? When Salem hit Beacon, being with all my ships, all of my soldiers, I was no match for her.
This time will be
I've
different.
never felt so helpless. The way she told me she was there.
It's a little more personal then.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. He feels kind of responsible. He was the one that was supposed to protect it. I mean, they got decimated.
Okay to be afraid. You just can't let that fear control you.
So it reminds me like Star Wars, the walkway, no railings.
Do you believe in me?
What do you say? I'm not going the way of
And
Leonard.
end
I
up
do
like
believe in
Lionheart.
you.
Controlled by fear.
Not only you. I think the best thing you could do is sit down and talk with the people you're most afraid to.
Now you are starting to sound like it.
I get Ironwood though, man. Sometimes to rise above monsters, you must abandon your humanity.
Where did we hear that? In
on
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Talking to yeah, I was watching that. Yeah.
Sometimes you have to become the monster. I mean, that's
Winter.
At least how Ironwood's looking at
Is
it.
Let's get the seal.
Schnee?
Schnee. What if every card opened that way? Schnee.
What's going on? It looks like you're getting your wish.
My father's first act. We've all been invited to dinner, where the general will be defending his seat on the council.
Wow.
Just like that?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh.
The plot is thickens.
Very
She thickening agent.
like roux
It's
for
like
a
a stew. Flour stirred into the pot.
Yep.
Dump a bunch of flour in that stew.
Then the somber music.
Right? That's cool.
Yeah.
I like the storyboards a lot.
Mhm.
I like that blue accent on her shoes because it matches her little cape. They don't have it in that shot. They had it in the show.
I can't believe that Robyn never used her semblance on any of the Ace Ops or Ironwood constituents or anyone of the sort, you know? If that's
She
her
cares
semblance,
about freedom.
Yeah.
she cares about freedom, but you'd think she'd be using her truth power a lot or whatever that is. I'm assuming it just tells you when someone is of sound mind, I guess.
It
I
turned
don't know.
green, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna guess the opposite is probably true.
Red.
Red.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's my assumption anyway.
Yeah.
Or it burns them.
But
It
that's
would-
Pretty cool though.
That's also another way to find out that Penny is innocent. If the
That's true.
video
Yes.
fails.
Well, maybe there's. The only thing I could speculate about is because she's a robot or an android. Maybe
Yeah.
there's some barrier there.
There's
or
not-
some
it's not
no,
like
but
it
like they
matters,
could
she
ask
can-
Ruby, so she's the eyewitness.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Got it. Yep. Yeah. Well, yeah. Could definitely do that.
Yeah, it's like that should be a power you've been using and abusing with the other side, you know, if you're truly content on going to war with everyone. But I guess maybe she has that persona about her where she knows she can do that.
She
so
has
she can probably like
integrity.
read it from people. She feels like she can, feels like she can suss people out with integrity.
Integrity.
Integrity wage.
I regret saying
She
anything.
does cocaine.
Oh my god.
Integrity.
I don't watch South Park.
What else? This
A lot happened
Yeah.
this episode. I mean, the beginning of the episode, we see Robyn and
Page
her.
of notes.
No, it's just this.
Oh, okay.
In the beginning of the episode, we see Robyn and her team basically being vigilantes and going about things, but also the town is being silenced. Like everybody has to remain indoors. Kind of sucks. What the
I remember
are.
what that was like.
I was
Yeah.
a
It
little
was like
confused.
a year ago.
I was a little confused because I'm pretty sure they literally showed that there's martial law in the streets, and then they cut to the scene inside of the council, and they were like,
Oh, yeah.
"We're about to have to do it. We're about to have to."
Like
"You're
what
doing
does
it!"
martial law look like? If that's not martial law, then
Right.
what the fuck is your martial law?
You're like it's
Yeah.
Martial law Ali.
And but like damn it, I mean maybe just having everybody stay in though is gonna help keep the grim away and the rioting and things right now. Because last episode was just chaos.
Yeah,
It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
But another cool thing that scene was Fiona, the lamb
Mhm.
or goat or sheep,
Yeah, faunus. Of some kind. Yeah.
absorbing the guard ship. Like
Yeah,
I
that
feel
was
like
awesome.
yeah, Team Robyn have really
So,
cool
like,
semblances.
Yeah, that was like her absorbing like any material, I guess, like metal maybe
Yeah.
specifically, but
Yeah.
like she absorbed it into her aura, right?
She's like
Well, I thought she made it invisible.
no,
I think she
No,
like
it looked
literally
like she
like
sucked it in
she
her
sucked
arm.
it in.
into her
Yeah,
palm.
Fiona
Oh, they're
sucked
the
it in.
perfect high squad.
Yeah, that's what I'm
With
saying.
the invisibility, the stealing, and then
The
Yeah.
truth bomb
See?
person.
the truth
like,
scene.
yeah.
Yeah. You can interrogate people pretty easily.
They could
Yeah.
do so much damage, but they have dignity.
Diggity. Fiona is like freaking Dora's backpack. She just has so much stuff in her.
Yeah, that's true.
Or Hermione's bag.
Yeah.
What is the?
So-
Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna mention Aesop's last episode because we didn't mention it. What is the name of old boy, the faunus? That was like the dog.
Wags.
Oh,
No?
Marrow.
Marrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bone marrow. We theoretically.
Marrow.
Yeah,
The way he just said "stay" to everybody.
That was cool.
That was incredible. Yeah,
I
I just
love
wanted to give a little shout out to him too. The semblances we're seeing this season are all very unique and different.
Oh, for sure. And,
Yeah.
and that's what I wanted to talk about. So, like, Ren's new semblance. What's that all about right now?
Yeah, I feel like he like goes to a different plane,
Mhm.
you know, of like a mental, like kind of just like void, empty plane, and like
It's like he's the
he's
Avatar.
more in tune with what's going on, maybe even globally.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he can just
So,
sense things. It's kind of like
now,
the force.
Now
like,
that you mentioned that, Ruby also she like went behind the rock in like 3 separate petals.
Yeah.
And what's her name said, "Could you always do that?" And she's like, "I don't know. I just never think about it." So they're all evolving subtly.
all of us,
So
yeah.
let's think about the natural evolution of Ren's semblance. What he can do is hide their energy, their auras, right?
Yeah.
That's how they hid from the Grim monsters before. They show
Right.
it in black and white.
Right.
But he was like touching Nora, and they were black and white. So something off of that, maybe he can sense other people's auras now, and because like it was when what's his name walked into the room. It was when Clover walked into the room. He was like,
yeah.
so maybe he just sensed an off aura. Or
And that's
something.
also another red flag against the Aesops and Clover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them, yeah.
Or maybe like he as well as us, like we misunderstand his aura because it looks like he's like hiding, but they're still there. But maybe he like transforms into like a whole. Maybe he like moves to a different like plane. Like I don't know how to
Yeah.
describe it. You know, like maybe he's
That's
just
what
like
I think,
actually
too.
not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and if he touches anybody, that he like takes them with him.
That's so.
That'd be
It's
neat.
cool.
Yeah,
I
that'd be really cool.
I really am loving the semblances everybody's having. Even John, he's just like self-healing faster now.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
And it makes sense, the concept of them evolving over time,
Mhm.
because just to be have the one thing, you know, for your whole life. I mean, it's cool. It's really cool. But I think the natural evolution of like you get older, you develop your skills, you become able to do things you could not do before. Like I
Mhm.
think it's just inherent in its natural progression. I think it's neat.
I wonder if there's ever a limit. Like, do you think Crow could ever improve his bad luck to be something else that he could use more to his advantage?
Maybe put
You know,
bad
maybe
luck
he
on
hasn't hit
other
his limit.
people.
He just needs to use it more strategically, perhaps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like maybe he should be the guy like in the den with all the bad guys at a certain point, you know, because all
Yeah.
the bad luck is there at a certain, you know what I mean? Maybe
For
he
real,
needs
like
to-
if he ever infiltrates the bad guy's lair, just hide him in the back of the van.
Yeah,
He doesn't need to do anything.
Just leave him there.
Just
yeah.
chill.
Yeah, exactly. He's bound to wreck something sometime.
yeah, something will happen.
Yeah.
Speaking of Crow, do you guys think that he is sober because of the new voice actor to make it seem like there hasn't been like there is a change, but this is the reason there's a change in his voice?
I think it was more for the audience probably because probably a lot of obviously underage people watch this show, and so I think maybe Rooster Teeth didn't want to portray an image that was like socially acceptable for somebody to just be like wasted all the time.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's probably my and you know, to reform a character in that way is like a redemption arc in a writing perspective
Definitely.
as well.
This is definitely not Rick and Morty, obviously.
Yeah, and you can see him kind of he's taking more care of himself, but he's also his character's developing. He's more cautious. He's more sensitive to the people around him, whereas before he's much more brazen.
Yeah,
exactly.
I kind of missed it. I'm like, oh man, get back on the sauce. Just because
He
it's like
was
classic
hilarious.
Crow.
Shit. He was hilarious.
He was funny, and
Yeah.
that was like his character. That was like a part of his personality. But it does make sense to progress people in better ways. And
Yeah.
it was
Sure.
starting. He was hitting the sauce a little too much.
He was, yeah.
So
Like I mean, during that one episode with the zombies in the basement, he was fucking useless. They had to drag him out of that room because he couldn't fucking walk.
That's true.
That was a great episode. That was amazing.
Yeah.
And we watched it during Halloween. It was so funny.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh man, I
What
feel
else
like
we
Rooster
missed?
Teeth and RWBY write really amazing characters.
Oh, the
I know we
scene
didn't
with
know
Oscar.
Oscar and everybody. We didn't know.
And Ironwood, right?
I'm sorry. What?
Just one scene we didn't talk about.
Oh no, I was
don't know
about to
if
talk
you were
about
so going
Pietro and how
Oh.
amazing he is, and like we didn't know Pietro that much except he made Penny and everything. He's a genius, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But not only did we learn that he worked with Watts when he was younger, but he gave his own aura to Penny.
Right.
That was just like to put that love in your own project and have that much belief in it. I mean, Pietro, like he's the sweetest now to me.
It also establishes that auras are finite.
Yeah.
Like they're not. You can't like regenerate it necessarily. Maybe the older you get, the harder it gets, or something like that. But the way that he made it seem was each time he's rebuilt her, he's had to contribute more and more of his own
Every
personal
single time,
aura, so
yeah.
he's diminished in that way. So
Yeah.
maybe it is like a thing where it's like when you're younger, it's much easier to repair or something, and you're older, and now it's not so easy.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is
Finite.
just like a finite thing. Like it's
Yeah.
like exactly.
It was his aura, right? Not semblance.
Because your aura, I had to
Whatever.
remember it myself, but your aura is what you
Aura.
have, right? You possess your aura, but your
Yeah,
semblance is
everyone
how
has
you
aura.
use your aura.
Semblance is
Right.
unique to everybody.
Right.
Yeah, that was a really good scene. I'm sorry if I like spoiled that was Watts, but it looked.
No,
you were
you
like,
didn't spoil
why is
it.
his thumb there? I'm like, yeah,
evil.
why
Oh
is
yeah,
his
that's
thumb
for us
just
to
there?
speculate together. Yeah, no spoiling. We're literally
wears
watching
that
the episode
colored
I know,
together.
like,
mustard?
You're
sometimes like I shouldn't say it, so it
I do
doesn't
that a
ruin the
lot
reaction
myself.
and stuff, you know. But,
But no, you want to take us off with the Ironwood and Oliver? God damn it, not Oliver.
we'll
Oscar
call him
scene.
Oliver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was good.
It's like Oliver
I mean,
Twist.
he obviously respects Ozpin a lot, and even though Ozpin is not embodying Oscar anymore, or at the second, Oscar knew that he's the only one that could possibly get through to Ironwood in such a way. So this kid is growing up, you know, he's not too big for his britches. He knows that it's his responsibility to try to convince Ironwood this is not the way. He just spoke candidly with him about it. I thought it was a nice scene.
I thought so too. He was like, it's so weird to know that this is like a part of me as well in a way.
Yeah.
Like,
It's very mature. He's like acknowledging his feelings while also kind of borrowing from Ozpin that cadence and that kind of temperament to
Yeah.
discuss matters like that in a calm and kind of, I guess, diplomatic way, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
You know?
And we learned that Ironwood would take it really personally with the fall of Beacon because it was his responsibility and it went completely tits up. So
Well, I think he's overcorrecting is his problem. And I think he sees it, but I don't think he knows what else to do, right? I think that's just his tool set that he has.
He needs to communicate with everybody. So.
No, we learned about the staff. That was cool too.
Oh,
Is it really keeping things afloat?
It's keeping that whole island
The whole
afloat.
island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Final Fantasy Crystal theory. In a lot of Final Fantasy games, like Crystal is like the source of like all life or magic or whatever. It's like the center of a lot of things. It's super important to whatever society is around.
Is this a common thing? Because in Sonic Adventure, that's how
Oh, yeah,
Knuckles'
yeah,
Island
yeah,
is afloat
exactly,
through
yeah.
the Master Emerald.
That's so cool.
And it like has a whole scene where it sinks and stuff. Incredible Dreamcast graphics.
Definitely cannot be using it, so we're doing the old-fashioned dust route. So that should be fun.
Yeah.
I have no doubt that's gonna be.
The whole scene there with the walkway where the staff is has got like final climactic season battle written all over it. Like that walkway is someone's gonna fight there. I don't know who, but
We didn't get fallout from Schnee himself, right? We still haven't seen him post.
No, but he's
victory.
calling Jack to come fight for not Jack. Ironwood to come fight for his seat already. It's like,
Right.
dude, go home.
Yeah, you're doing too
he's
much.
like, I am home.
Oh my God.
I'm inviting you.
Everywhere's my.
Hate him.
Rub my butt.
Yeah, if Schnee is Jock is related to Watson in any way because we've seen them talk, right?
I don't know if they are. But yeah, they might
have
be.
the same type of mustache.
Cousins.
We saw them talk, right?
Yes. Yeah. He came in and he walked around his office.
Yeah. So seeing Watts last time rigging the election, it's obvious. I know you shouldn't always think an election is rigged, but in this case, it's obvious. I want to give Jacques the benefit of the doubt. But
No.
Seeing what I've seen here, I'm making an observation.
Honestly, at the beginning of the day, it was literally 70 to 30.
Yeah.
Right.
And they were doing countdown, last 10 seconds.
He's a
Yeah.
Schneasel.
It switched. Schneasel.
Wiener Schnitzel.
I still really enjoy the idea of like getting a car make Schnee. God damn it. Fuck this.
Well, if you're enjoying watching RWBY with us, please hit the like button, comment. It really helps the algorithm out, helps us out. Check out Patreon for early access. And we will see you all on the next RWBY Booby. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching RWBY with us. And a big shout out to Raga, Michelle, Clayton, Joe Maggs, and Keyboard Junkie. Thanks guys.